welcome. My name is Rose, and in this video we're gonna update this sad little plantless corner with the help of this box from Geurwolkje. You may have seen this corner before in my videos. There used to be quite a lot of plants on here, but somehow it was very messy and I wanted to improve it. And then I got a message from Geurwolkje, or in English their website is Smell a Cloud, offering to collaborate. So this video is sponsored by them. Thank you so much. Hopefully by now you know that any sponsored content will still be my own personal opinion, whether positive or negative, and companies know that. For an update after 1 month of testing out this product, check out the end of this video. Let's open the box up and I'll show you what I need. We'll talk about this in a minute. Ooh, and we'll talk about this in a minute. I can already smell it. This is why I got this box. If I can get it out. Come on. There we go. You can already see it kind of here. This is a tiny little table that is going to replace this table that my boyfriend made me, which is lovely, but it's just a little bit too messy for this corner. And also, this is not just a table. This is actually also a humidifier inside the table. I thought that would be perfect for having a little bit more humidity around my plants and also look adorable and a little bit more clean, which my boyfriend likes in the living room over here. And there's more to this story, but I'll show you that in a minute. Let's see the table first. I'm gonna have to put this together myself, but it doesn't seem super difficult, although I'm very bad at reading instructions. A little tool, and the legs, very cute. This fits in with our house style very well, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that, but everything is either wood or white in our house, or turquoise or green, because plants, you know. Ooh yeah. Oh, it's so pretty. The top is wood and the bottom is white. There you go. This is the top part of the table with the little hole. I don't know how this works yet, but let's put it together first and then read everything else. So I'm guessing, don't do what I do, just read the instructions. Guessing this can come off, yes. And then this can go here. Okay. I'll read the instructions. I'll be good. Oh, it has a light too. That's cool.
10 seconds later.
Ah, it's not that hard. Humidity! The humidity comes out this little hole, so the rest of it is available to put stuff on top of. The other thing they sent me, which they are known for because they don't necessarily make plant humidifiers, they make, ooh, I can already smell it, essential oil humidifiers. You may have seen from other videos or from my yoga classes, if you know me from there, that I love using essential oils in my classes. I use them for myself every day. But the brand that I've been using is great quality, but I don't really like their business model, if you know what I'm talking about. And apparently these oils that they have are very high quality and they are produced in the Netherlands, which is where I live. So I was very excited to test these out and to see what they're about. It does say the little fish emoticon and the little exclamation mark. So I did some research because I know one of the brands that I used to use, they say that that is very bad when you have the signs because it has like an exclamation mark on there, which means that it contains potentially dangerous substances and a little dead fish. It could potentially be dangerous for nature. And I did a little research because of course I want the products that I use in my house to be safe for both me and my cats and my plants and everything. And I actually read that the European law requires you to have those things on your bottle. How do I explain this right? It doesn't matter if it's a natural chemical or a synthetic chemical. In this case, it has to be on there if that chemical is in the bottle. So that kind of gives the essential oils a little bit of a negative name because they are natural and they're very different from synthetic chemicals. So I'm really happy that I found that information. They are doing great because of the labels on the bottle, that it means that they are sticking to European rules. rather than the brand that I've been using apparently ignores those rules, even though they probably also have those chemicals in them because they are natural, so it's normal that they are in there. So I just wanted to let you know that that is not a bad thing. In my head I thought it was, but it turns out it's not. So, and then the last thing they sent me is a de-stress tea, which sounds amazing, just like what I need. It's nice packaging as well. It's all paper. I like that. And then this, I think it's just not bags of tea, but pure tea. And I have this adorable little tea egg that I'll finally be able to use again. So that's very exciting. Ooh, I see lots of chamomile. That's wonderful. I'm excited. And this is packed to the brim. Also, their brand is organic and what does it say? Fair trade and vegan and cruelty free. So that's awesome. Let me just show you that up close. But there's lots of little dried full chamomile flowers. I love that. I love chamomile and I love tea. So perfect. Just a quick little update. I've had the tea. It tastes very nice, very chamomile-y. So now we're gonna make this corner a little bit more neat and include the little table setup. They ship to the Netherlands and Belgium and to the UK. At the moment, this table is not available in the UK yet, but keep an eye out for it. It might come in the future. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to buy something and try it out, you can use a code they made for me, which is Roos10, ROOS10, and you'll get 10% discount. So what currently lives here is only my Stephania erecta, because that was getting way too much light in the other place I had it in. So the plant looks very sad. Some of the leaves are very washed out, but it's growing quite well now and quite fast as well in this new place. I think it needs a little bit more light than what it has here. But we'll see. And it wants some water, I think. I'm generally very proud that this is still alive because I had no idea what I was doing and I was very afraid I was going to kill it. So these two are not very useful here right now. I might get them back in later. This is very heavy. This adorable table is going to go somewhere else. Anyone with a terrarium or a grow tent knows that there is always a lot of cables involved. I don't have a good solution just yet for solving it, but I tried to make it look as tidy as possible. Can you see that? I don't know if the camera is set to that. Yes, you can. Oh, and I need to clean the floor here as well, especially if this is going to be a cute table that sits here and then the floor is disgusting. That's not nice. Okay, hold on.
5 minutes later.
I'm quite happy with the setup as it is now. It looks a lot more tidy, although I still want to get rid of these cords. I might somehow hang them up maybe. I don't know yet. But this side definitely looks, oops, sorry, very cute. These plants are only going to be here for fall. Probably for winter I'll have to move everything either closer to the window or closer to a grow light. But luckily there is some light coming in from the grow lights of my terrarium here. I love how Draki looks here. My Alocasia dragon scale, he just put out a new leaf, which is starting to be bigger again. I love him. And then I put this little Calathea Burl Marx in the back here. Burl Marx Amagri, I think. That was not getting enough light and looking a little bit sad, so I hope it gets a little bit more here. And then the Stephania erecta I just put in a pot, so it looks a little bit more tidy as well. Everything white with wood, fitting perfectly with the little table stand. Here is a close-up of the situation. This is where the mist comes from. There are different settings. I haven't figured out what they do yet, but I will. So what do we have here? These two plants both actually have moved since then because I suspected they have pests. As you can see here, there's a lot of browning leaves, which didn't ring a bell to me here. Whoops. And then the Stephania was covered in spider mites as well, which I don't know if you can see here yet, but quickly after it was not happy anymore. And then of course my beautiful, beautiful dragon scale. Some of the leaves look a little bit sad because they had browning, so I cut them off or partly off. This is a perfect leaf. See how different the color is? I've told you guys this before on Instagram, but the new leaves come out for me very green and light. And then as they get older, they really go to black and gray. I like that you can see that on this picture. Very, very cool. I love this plant so much. I hope it grows another leaf very quickly because this is only one plant, so it's a little bit bare. I would prefer alocasias to have several plants in one pot, so you don't have to wait so long for a new leaf. Look at the back. That's beautiful too. Nice veins, similar to the silver dragon. I love it. So yeah, that's how it's gonna sit for now. And we'll see, I'll let you know how it goes. It's now been 1 month since I started using this table. And I just wanted to give you a few tips and updates on my opinion of it. Let's have a look. After finding all those bugs, obviously I had to switch the plants out. And I thought it would be a good thing to put this beautiful plant here. This is our giveaway plant. You can still participate on Instagram until the 31st of October. And I put it here to up the humidity a little bit because what I've noticed from testing out this table is that the humidity doesn't necessarily improve right on top of the table, but rather on the side because it shoots out to the side like that. So for the plant next to it, it's very beneficial, not necessarily for the plant sitting on top of it. I have a nice dragon scale here still and the verrucosum cuttings that I took. One more thing you want to keep in mind is that this stream of mist, you don't want to block that with leaves. When I first set up the table, oops, hold on, I had it sitting like this with these beautiful dragon scale leaves right in front of the mist stream, which I thought would be fine because I mean humidity is fun, right? But no. I found these big patches of wetness on the floor because the mist goes against the leaf and then starts to accumulate there and drips down. And I kept having big wet patches, which I didn't understand. So after contacting the customer service, which by the way, they were great, they helped me out and figured out that this is what was causing it. So make sure that when you put your plants on that they're not blocking the little hole. That's very important. There are 3 settings at the bottom here, so you can put it really high or a little bit lower. And then the light I was talking about, you can see that here, but that's basically all you can see during the day. Unless I guess it's really dark. Maybe you can see a little bit of the colors in that little line. But that's all. There's not much to the light. It's still cute though. So if you keep those things in mind, it can definitely be a really fun way to bring a little bit more humidity into your home and a really pretty way as well. Plus, if you like, you can put some of the oils inside and make it smell super, super nice. I especially love the Holy Wood one, the Palo Santo that I got. So yeah, it's interesting. It's not probably as good as the humidifiers that really focus just on that. This has a bit more different functions, I would say. But I really do actually like this product and think that it's definitely made this little corner a lot more beautiful since I made that makeover thingy. Let me know in the comments below what you think, if you think it looks better like this. And also if you would be interested in using one of those tables or one of their other products, the oils or the tea. If you do, remember you can use my code ROOS10 to get the discount, ROOS. I want to thank Geurwolkje. I really appreciate them working with me for this first time. I want to make sure that I definitely really like the products that I show you, especially if it's in a sponsored content kind of way. But anyway, I will always tell you my honest opinion. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments for me or any recommendations about videos like this, leave them below, please. I really appreciate it. And subscribe if you haven't yet. That would be awesome. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!